Hello, Sagittarius. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. My fire family, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. Sagittarius, I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much for building this tribe here on Ten of Cups Tarot throughout 2023. I appreciate all of the way that you've been loving on me on this channel, being in the comments, cross-watching, your thumbs up, booking readings. Thank you so much for doing all of that. I will be coming back with some overall 2024 reads for you, and that will be next week. But right now we are reading for the week ahead, and we got here, Sagittarius, here we are, the last week of December. This is the reading for the week ahead, which is the last week of December, and I'm sorry I didn't get a reading in before the end of your birthday season. Please tell me how your birthday season went and how you celebrated. I'd love to know in the comments. All right. Here we go. We're going to throw some oracle like we usually do. We're going to hit it up with some tarot, find out what's going on in the week ahead for you. How are you ending this year? How are you ending this year? Sagittarius, I am your Saggy sister. It is in my rising. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sagittarius for the week ahead. Last week of 2023. We've got come to the edge. Look. Something's going down. Look at this. We've got come to the edge. And we've got card number 36. The 36 to me is a 9, which is the hermit mode. It feels to me like you're coming out of hermit mode, my friend. I feel like you're about to be more social than you've been throughout the year. I think that you know, with these purples and pinks here, I feel that you know that there is... excuse me, that there is, that you've had some downloads, I feel. The pink is your crown chakra. The violet color is your third eye. And because it's not very intense, it feels like you're going through an awakening period, or you're coming out of a slumber, which is like hermit mode. And you don't sleep in hermit mode. You go through a lot of things and gather a lot of wisdom. But I feel like that you're coming out of some sort of a slumber, that you've been, in hermit mode for a while. And it's time to come to the edge and step out into some social situations. So I feel like the week ahead is going to bring you a lot more social interaction. It says all that glitters. We've got card number 16. And I want to say that in the future, you're looking at some sort of a tower that's coming. 16 is the tower in the tarot. And all that glitters, it feels to me like when this tower falls, you're going to see things for what they really are. Sometimes they are not good things, and sometimes they are, but it's necessary for us all to figure out, if it's fool's gold or, gold plated. Is it solid gold or gold plated? That's, some of us have friends that are solid gold, and some people in our lives are just gold plated. Take it as it resonates. So we've got come to the edge. It feels like you're about to come out of hiding here to be a little more social. I think you're already getting invitations, or you have an idea that somebody might be inviting you somewhere. Tell me more about Sagittarius, please, for the week ahead, last week of 2023. Okay, so now the purple has become a little bit more prominent, right? We've got violet here. We've got dark violet here. So I want to say, it says discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. And so I think it's all about this come to the edge. It feels like you are on the edge of some sort of a breakthrough or breakout, or something new is about to happen for you. And it's because you've done something over and over and over again. It takes like 21 days to build a new neurological pathway in the brain, which causes a habit. And I feel like you have made some sort of a discipline in your life, or implied, what is that word? Applied some sort of a discipline in your life. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So it might be something that's on your mind going into the week ahead. We've got guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Guilt is not a place where you want to live. It's totally not. And sometimes we have guilt because we haven't yet come to a place in our minds where we realize that whatever it is that we did had to be done regardless of the situation. And that's what can cause guilt. It's like, I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. Looks like it's in the future. There's something coming up here in the future that I feel is going to be, as we look at this, right? All that glitters, and then we have guilt. So it feels like something is about to expose itself or be seen as being fake, possibly. that, and you're going to have a guilt about that. And it's something that you're being asked to let go of. It's not your circus, not your monkeys. All right. Don't let anybody guilt you into anything. Maybe someone wants you to take on their tower and you're like, I can't do that for you. Nope. Everybody needs to go through their own tower in order to learn. We can't be running in saving people from the tower. They don't learn a damn thing. Okay, here we go. One more thing, or one more card, one more thing. We have all is possible. Choosing your path. I like it. I feel like you are choosing your path, that you're coming out of hiding and you're choosing a path. And this is the discipline. I feel like you're no longer putting things off or ignoring things or putting things in the background. I feel like you're actually making your way through some things. That you've taken on a discipline of choosing your path. And so you're no longer sitting there waiting for things to come at you, waiting for someone to call you or love you or tell you sorry. You're no longer waiting for everyone else to do it. I feel like you're the one choosing your path. All things are possible here. We've got bottom of the deck is grounding, and it says go deep and explore your roots. It's time to take a deep dive into whatever it is that you're choosing your path to do here. Let's take a look at tarot. All right, Saggies, let's go with the tarot. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what else is coming up for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, if you're interested in a private read, you can still get in on one. I just released some today, just released some of the 1 cent reads. They might be all gone, but you can take a look there. My readings there at Wizio, if you click on this link that says more below this video, you will see a link to Wizio. My readings there begin at $40. All right. If you want to get in on the 10 cent reads, or sorry, the 1 cent reads, the 10 of them that I release every month, then you will have to go over to Facebook and Instagram. I do not announce those on YouTube. All right. Okay, let's take a look. What's coming up for Sagittarius, please, in the week ahead? Last week of 2023, we have nostalgia. We have the 6 of good cheer, which is the 6 of cups. We have the Ace of good cheer, which is the Ace of cups. And we have the Star. We have hope for the Ace of cups, hope for a new beginning here. And it feels like there is nostalgia. So this could be a friend, this could be a lover, take it as it resonates. An Ace of Cups can be someone that you love platonically as well. But this particular card, as we look at it here, you can see that that person, you know, these children are dressed up for the winter, right? It is a winter scene. This person here, though, has slippers on. They have some pajamas on and a shirt, because this person actually isn't in this memory. They are looking at this memory. So it's a happy time when we used to visit, when I used to come to your house, or we used to still talk to each other. Maybe you're not speaking with someone possibly, but it feels like in the week ahead, you will be, like sitting by the tree, being nostalgic, thinking about the year past, maybe people that you miss, maybe a specific person possibly. It feels like you have hope that there can be love again, or that we can begin over again. That's what it feels like, whether it's platonic or romantic. What else do we need to tell Sagittarius, please, for the week ahead? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. We've got the Ace of Canes. Yeah, it feels with the Ace of Swords here that you really do want to have some sort of a conversation with somebody here, or maybe you could be expecting a conversation. We have the King of Gifts. The King of Pentacles is in the reverse. One more. We've got the Hierophant here, and we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Look, when the Two of Swords is in the reverse, we've decided that we're going to get beyond the block. We're not going to block ourselves anymore. It's time to make a decision. It's like, I don't really... oh boy. Okay. We're making a decision. There's a choice here to make, and it could be in love. It might be on the heels of some sort of a message that comes into you here. So I want to say that with the Two of Swords, you're no longer blocked. You're making a decision, but you're still holding back, I want to say. You still don't see the situation for what it is, and or someone else does. Take it for what it resonates. The mistletoe here is the Lover's card. That's Gemini energy. And we have the Page of Candles. So I feel like which is a page of Wands, it feels like there is some sort of fun, flirty, compassionate, loving, kind message that is possibly from someone who loves you a lot, possibly from someone who has either romantic feelings, or to me the Queen of Cups is also a mother. So it could be a parent, it could be someone who acts like a parent, a grandparent, an older sister possibly. This is feminine or masculine, take it as it resonates. It could be a brother or a sister. But I feel like this particular energy is telling me that you're no longer blocking love. You're no longer blocking making some sort of a decision. And once you make the decision, I feel that it brings in some sort of communication for you here. All right. So you are literally coming to the edge of something here. That's what it feels like. So we do have the King of Gifts, who is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is in the reverse. And that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We do have Sinterklaas here, and that is the Hierophant, who is Taurus. And then we have the star here, which is Aquarius energy. So I feel like you want to talk to someone, Sagittarius, or someone wants to speak with you, but the Ace of Swords shows up when there is about to be the opening of a new conversation. Some truth and clarity is about to come to you. And I feel like while you're in this nostalgic energy of thinking about someone. So I think you've been manifesting them while you're thinking about them. And it feels like you still have hope that there might be something that you can speak to, possibly the King of Pentacles about. King of Pentacles is in the reverse. And to me, when the King of Pentacles is in the reverse, there's no stability here. Somebody's kind of being selfish with their time, selfish with their 3D stuff. They're not really sharing with you. This person is someone who is going inward to check on themselves to make sure that they are okay. So they're very focused on themselves. And I think you're very focused on the holidays. You're focused on this kind of dreamy energy of the star. It feels like at Sagittarius, when I think of you, you're the person who's like the eternal optimist. You're the one who wants to be on the white horse riding into the sunset. You like the Disney ending. And I feel like that's the energy that I'm getting here with this here. It's like you are hoping and wishing or remembering a time when, when you two, were very open with each other. When I invited you to my home or you invited them to your home, that maybe you've known each other as children, possibly. But this is somebody that you're thinking about that you do have nostalgic history with. And that's really what the Six of Cups is about. So this is your memories, right? This is like, I really wish I could talk to this person. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, which tells me that you're open to having a new conversation or opening conversation about love or about I have feelings for you or I really miss you. It's those heart-centered things. It's not necessarily romantic love. It's, in this case, it could be platonic love for sure. I feel like you have hope about a Taurus, it feels like here. You have hope about the King of Pentacles, and it feels like possibly something to do with some sort of a path you're on or a spiritual commitment. Tell me what the star is about, please. What's the hope? What is the hope that Sagittarius has here? You have the hope of a new beginning. I feel like you want the truth to come out. You want someone to be honest with you. It feels like, and I say new beginning, and I know it's justice, it's Libra energy, but I just think that this child is, to me, always looks like they're in prayer, grateful for whatever has arrived. So I want to say that you're hoping that something will come into balance, that something will be brand new, that you'll arrive at a place where maybe we can open this gift and kind of sift through it and find out what it is that we can share. It feels like with justice here that your hope is that you are going to get justice in something here, something brand new maybe. You're carrying some heavy burdens, and it might be because of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. It feels like you're carrying some heavy heavy feelings or heavy energy, some burdens essentially from either something the Queen of Swords said to you or something you said to the Queen of Swords. But either way, the Queen of Swords has their back to you. So somebody doesn't have to be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but they could be in the energy of being very honest and straightforward and truthful to you. Maybe you didn't see the truth at the time and now you see it, and it feels like you want to bring this back into balance. You're hopeful that this can become back into some sort of a balance so you can let go of the things that were said to you or the things that you said. Maybe you feel like you could have handled it differently. And Sagittarius, you know, and I'm not telling you anything you don't know, because I'm a Sag rising, and sometimes you will blurt out things that you wish you could just grab and put back in your mouth. All right? Sometimes it's that way. And if you don't have an awareness of that, I'm sorry if you feel offended, but that's just the truth of it. And I know it because I feel it. I have that energy. Tell me about this conversation. It feels like you want to communicate with somebody, or you want someone to communicate with you. We have balance in reverse. So we have some sort of a relationship that is not well. When balance comes up in reverse, that's temperance energy. When it's in the reverse, to me, it's a no, or it's this isn't well. It's something is very sick. It's not balanced. It feels like there's something here that is way out of balance and you want to talk about it. We have the 9 of Swords. 9 and 1 is 10. It's like we have two answers that are no. So I'm going to say that maybe the week ahead is not the week where you want to be bringing this stuff up. Let people have their holiday. Let people have their holiday. Let them live their dreamy lives, whatever they do amongst the holidays. I feel like it's not time to say something to this person in the week ahead. We've got the ending of a cycle, and then we have temperance in the reverse. It's Sagittarian energy. It's like your energy is in the reverse. You're not feeling balanced. If you're not feeling balanced, please don't contact this person or don't receive the phone call. Please be aware that this could happen just as easily again, right? The Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So it might be something to do with a soulmate. Absolutely, it could be. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. So I think what you worry about is that maybe you've given too much, or because this is the overgiver. The Queen of Pentacles is the one who is stable and sturdy and has a lot of abundance and is willing always to share it. But maybe you've gone overboard on that, right? And it feels like you're the one who's the overgiver. And I think that it's worrying you that you've given more than this person has given back to you. And I don't think that you should always give with the hope of getting something back, but it does feel good when you get reciprocal energy. And I want to say that I'm connecting with somebody here who feels like they're always the one who puts everything in, but they never get it back. People are not reciprocal with you. And I think right now you're waiting for this King of Pentacles to be reciprocal with you. You could have romantic love for this person. Maybe you want to start brand new, or maybe you want to have some sort of a new opening of a new path of love with this person. We do have the 10 of Good Cheer, which is the 10 of Cups. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Good Cheer, who is the Queen of Cups. She was on the bottom of the deck just now, right? So I want to say that you two do not feel the same about where this relationship is going. If we're talking about a relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic, the 10 of Good Cheer is here, but my concern about the 5 of Cups is not that, or 5 of Pentacles is not that we're disconnected, but rather that we're on different vibrational levels. You can see that there's someone here, right? This person down here is somebody who's looking down. They're not looking up. They're not looking for opportunity. They're not looking at a way to help themselves. And then we have someone here who's standing and they're looking at this person like, are you going to get up or what? Because we got to go. I'm not going in this building. I'm not going in here. I'm going to figure it out myself, and I'm going to keep going. Are you coming with me or not? And the truth of the matter is not everybody can come with you on your path, Sag, and that's the truth. So I feel like there is a vibrational mismatch here. I feel like one of you really wants the 10 of Cups, and the other one is really not looking at it. It might be the King that we're talking about here. But I feel like you do have a lot of beautiful compassion for this person, and I feel like you're allowing them to live their life as they need to, giving them time away, giving them their space. That's so very important with someone who doesn't know what their next step is to give them time to themselves. And I think that the king is taking time to themselves while they recalibrate or think about what they want next. Let's talk about this Sinterklaas. Let's talk about this commitment. We've got the Hierophant here. You could be dealing with the Taurus. Tell me why the Hierophant is here, please. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the fire family. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, and we have the King of Swords. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords. I feel like it's a delivery of information that we're having a hard time with here. So the King and the Queen are here. I feel like you two are very honest with each other, and I don't feel like the King of Pentacles being in the reverse is telling me that the King of Pentacles isn't fitting you into their busy life. And I feel like you're feeling some type of way about it, and it's time to have this conversation, this really honest conversation, because I feel like the Queen of Swords is the one who's like, I don't know, it's like you're in or you're out, you're on the bus or you're under it, pick one. And the King of Swords is kind of looking you in the face like, nobody tells me what decisions to make. So we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like something here, I want to say be careful where you step, because something here might be brewing in terms of a commitment. Just because the King of Pentacles is in the reverse, not talking to you, not letting you into their pentacle world, it doesn't mean that they're not thinking about what they want to do next. So I want to say that with the Page of Pentacles here, that the Page of Pentacles is telling me there's already something brewing in terms of a commitment. And if you keep pushing, shoving at this person, whether it's a friendship or a loveship, if you keep pushing at this person and make them make a decision before they want to, this is what you're going to deal with. You're going to deal with the King of Swords, who's going to say, I'm the authority. I get to make the decisions in my life, and if you can't wait for me to make a decision, then you're free to go. We have the Strength here, and I really do feel like this is what you're dealing with in the week ahead. You're dealing in the week ahead with somebody who can pull the sword and cut you, but they will not, because they respect you. They respect you as the Queen of Swords. They respect you as the Queen of Pentacles. They have a lot of respect for you. And I feel like this person is going to keep their sword in the sheath. They're going to hold back a little bit until they get the answer that they've been looking for as it pertains to you. So we've got the Four of Pentacles and we've got Krampus. It feels like somebody is holding something in or holding it tight. Somebody is shut down, shut off, not vulnerable because of fear. And we have 3 candles. So it says here, the 3 of candles, of course, is the 3 of Wands, waiting for somebody to say something, waiting for the fear to go away, waiting for the eureka moment. The Page of Swords is here. Yeah, somebody is thinking. They will come to a realization here, some sort of a realization. I don't know what this is going to say, but we have the Page of Swords here, and we have the Hermit here. So somebody is thinking about this situation, and I think that they're about to give you some sort of an answer, and you've been waiting on that. All right, Sag, I'm going to leave it there. Something's coming up next week. You're about to step to the edge. Maybe you're having a conversation with the King of Pentacles, who's been kind of keeping you out of their life right now. And I don't think they're doing it because they're trying to make you mad. I think they're doing it because they're trying to figure out how to juggle their pentacle life. Yep. So don't push it. Don't push the issue or you won't get the commitment, because I really do feel that somebody is really thinking about commitment with you. I really do feel like there is a Page of Pentacles here, because something is coming forward that you don't see. Something is materializing that you don't quite see yet. Someone is about to put in effort. But if you push them, I don't know, it might end up like this. They might shut down and shut off and stop being vulnerable with you because you're trying to push them around and they don't like feeling that way. The Krampus is here, the devil. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thanks, Sag, for coming here and watching. Like I said, I hope you had a beautiful birthday season, and I'd love to hear all about it in the comments if you're willing to share. I'm going to go for now. Happy New Year to you. Happy holidays to you. And I'll be back, because I'm always back. I'll be back in 2024. Love you guys. I am out.